Hello everyone, it's the Grand Strategy Nerd bringing you another episode of Banished, the Two Mayors, a collaboration between JTA and myself. So I know that JTA left off in year 30 in the rain, and it is now year 31, late autumn, and in the snow. Once again, I apologize for my stupidity in not knowing how to record now with over 400 episodes under my belt. It is what it is, though. I totally messed up recording the last episode, so I do apologize for that, and I hope you will forgive me, and I hope JTA will forgive me for being such a dumbass. What did we do in the last episode? I built a second fishing dock because I'm going to move everyone from here to here. So I'm actually going to set this right now so I don't forget about it. We're going to set this to be taken down. And I just realized that's a horrible placement because I'm just building into that. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That's exactly why I couldn't build it there, because it would just be dipping into their fishing dock. So what a waste of labor, but at least we'll reclaim it. I guess I'll just leave the fishing dock there. We're not producing a lot of food. We're not having a good sustaining here, so I paused a lot of his house building. I let one house be built, but I paused a lot of it. Also made some trades here with the trader. We got 3 domesticated animals, which is what we'll talk about in the future, and we are building a sawmill. So thank you all for joining me. I do once again apologize for being such a dumbass and not recording correctly. Basically, I plugged my microphone, my USB microphone, I plugged it into the USB port that actually doesn't work on my laptop, which seems to happen to lots of USB ports, which is really annoying. But so I plugged it into there and nothing recorded, but it's recording now, which is good to know about. We also had some people die, some people move into adulthood. What we don't want to do is that we don't want to have this low food issue continue much longer. And the reason for that is if you look here in our population, we have 11 students and 12 children. We don't want that. We don't want this to be down to 0 children. We actually want more children than we want students by a good proportion, so that we can always have that steady stream of people coming in. What the hell happened to our builders? Why do we have no builders? Oh, it's something for them to do. Okay, we'll build this then. Yeah, so we're going to build the a sawmill so that we can have better production here, better efficiency with the wood. So we're going to get rid of these 2 and go with the sawmill. Well, thank you everyone for joining me and for following this series. JTA and myself really do appreciate it, even with all of our hiccups and with me skipping through years and seasons. I thank you for sticking with it. And please leave your comments below. Let us know what you think about the village, how it's coming along so far. Feel free to click on that like, share it around the internet, and of course, click on that subscribe button for both of us. Looks like Monica has died, and Line? I guess Lynn, you could call that too. We also need a graveyard, but that graveyard takes a lot of stone, and we only have 1 stone right now. I am still a little bit under the weather, so if I sound very nasally, that's why. All right, looks like we're getting 1 trader per year coming in. Do we have 100 bone meal? I guess we do have 100 bone meal still. We don't have enough feathers anymore, but that's okay. That's just feathers. We do need to watch this, make sure that we're not outstripping ourselves. Like right here, we have more, requesting more iron ore than the village has. So after this next trader, we'll see what we can get. We actually don't have a lot of goods, and that's a problem because seeds cost a tremendous amount of trade. Here's the goods importer. You don't really need that stuff. These are already processed foods. It would be nice, but like I said, we need to save what we have for a seed, a farmer, a grocer to come in. Probably a farmer more than a grocer. Yeah, so it looks like we're devoting a lot of it to bringing stone here instead of keeping stone for the village. Okay, so we've got our sawmill done, and they're going to be creating. We have enough firewood right now, so we'll have them create the logs, the lumber. We can get rid of our little saw pit over here. And I'm also going to get rid of that structure as well. We don't want to build the houses, as I was saying, because we're going to outstrip our population here. We're already having food issues, so that's why I'm not really focusing on having the builders build up more houses. We need to get the food situation under control. There's just no if, and, or buts about it. I don't know. Do we have a gatherer's hut? We have a honey cabin here. And we do have a gatherer's hut full of people. But I already see we're encroaching upon land over here. And then we have a honey cabin over here. We're just not pulling in a lot of food. And that is frustrating. All right, so the domesticated animals. Why did I bring trade for the domesticated animals? If we go to animal pens, creates wool, occasional leather, milk and occasional leather, or eggs and feathers. We only have 3 domesticated animals, so that may be a little bit of an issue. Can I build it there? It most certainly does not. Oh, I deformed the land when I put in that saw pit. That's odd. I never saw that before. Oh, we can put it right here, though. That's pretty cool. All right, so we have 3 domesticated animals. Oh, we did. Shit, where'd they go? All right, so we're out of. Oh, well, I guess we'll go back to hide. We have them. I gotta find the domesticated animals again. No, these are all stuff there. Did we already bring them over here? Yep. So we have 3. We need 4. So that's actually going to take a while. Hopefully we'll get another trader with some domesticated animals so that we can finish the construction of that. But that will help us out, as it'll be a steady stream of eggs being produced as well as feathers being produced, which will help us in our trade. We also need, as I think I was talking about in the last episode that didn't get recorded, we also need an apiary. Apiary will help produce, and I'm going to build that damn thing right now. Oh, 24 stone? We only have 24 stone. And we're running out of firewood. All right, so we're going to be creating firewood over here. Where's the other one? Where's the other wood chopper? One, 2, 3. Job is a woodcutter. Picking up resources. Well, where are you chopping wood at? Okay, that was the one that was needed. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to be creating lots of firewood. So we need an apiary. Getting an apiary will allow us to produce wax. Wax will allow us to produce candles. Candles trade for an ungodly amount. That's good. It also allows us to upgrade our stone quarry to allow it for us to reclaim the land of that the stone quarry is on. It's just not big enough of the land. Well, to help us out with our wood problem, although that's where the hunting cabin is. Woo! They take a wide swath of land to this tree right there. That's all right. We'll take a little bit of there. Take up a little bit of that. Not only are we going to have bees, so the bees will help with the honey production as well. Honey will obviously be good for, honey will be good for food. Why do I not have, who am I trying to get here? No citizens available. Okay, now we get citizen. Although I don't really know if I want them as we're not producing any firewood. Basically, it takes a long distance to get the logs over here. Do I have a path through these woods? No, it's just a path between these two. Between all of the buildings here in this little area. We have a trader. And see, tulips. Oh, we can't do anything with tulips. Well, that's only 2,500, so that's good. But we can't eat tulips. Can you eat tulips? Un momento. Okay. Well, I found nothing on tulips. Not in the icon chart. Icon chart for Colonial Charter mod. Nor did I find it here in the basic. I'm gonna have to pass. I don't know if this is fruit or not, and it doesn't tell me. It doesn't tell me, so I'm not gonna spend 2,500 or try to, and not get anything. I guess what I should have done is sold everything there and see how much everything that we have stockpiled is actually worth. We're losing happiness now, which is not good. Hopefully, with the apiary, we're able to bring back some of the happiness. We have a lot of laborers. Wow, we have a lot of laborers. I'm going to build a shore house. Shore house will help bring in more food as well. With my little shore house. That's a wharf and a ship. Don't need that. Honey blind. Where the hell's the shore house? That's tidal pool. We already have that. I don't think it's a luxury. No. Yeah, that's just... Damn it, where the hell is the shore house? There goes another person has died. Oh, here it is. Okay, shore house. Here we go. Right? Nope, didn't take. Oh, I see. I see. We just like... We're just inland too much. I want to put it up against the road. Alright, I guess we'll put it there. Shore house will get us both... we can actually set it to what we want to produce there. Clay or... little frog legs or something like that. So that would be good. It's a multi-purpose building. Okay, we need to build this house. It's the only thing that we can do here. We need to, as we're falling behind here in kids to student ratio. That all-important made-up ratio in my head. You still only have 4? Come on, we need more deer than this. I hope they don't start killing the deer for no reason, because that would be annoying. And I've seen it happen before, where they'll kill the pasture, the herd animals. All right, stone's getting low. We're going to start ranging further and further afield for this stone. We have enough laborers to do it, though, so let's gather... Well, I'm going to gather it from here. This is the closest stockpile. It's the mother lode! Bring in that stone, laborers. Alright, so we're bringing in lots of good stuff there. Man, we're still trying to build this thing. We'll pause that. We need this thing built. Where are they building? Oh, they went over the house? Yes, they built the house. I guess. That's not going to produce a child. Come on, game. What the hell? I got rid of my event log, though. 50. There we go. Oh, that's here. Maybe that's her son. Orlando. What do we reach limit on? Fuel? Oh, sweet. Good. It's exactly what we wanted to reach the limit on. See? See how quickly we reached the limit there? Excellent. All right, but now we're getting low on wood. That's what she said. All right, put someone in the apiary there. Ten more logs. Look at all these. Those logs grew up pretty quickly. The trees. I meant logs, trees. I know what we're talking about. Okay, so you see here, I don't think we're going to be able to save this stone mine. If I switch to salt, although we need the stone, but I'm not going to have 70 candles. I don't even have a candle maker yet. Which we come over here and create it over here with a chandelier. We'll put the chandelier right next to, well, we can't put it there because the shore house is there. And that looks too close to the side, so is there a path between? Yep, there's a path over here. Excellent. So put the chandelier right next to the apiary so that they take the beeswax and move it right over here to make candles out of it. So we're getting to the higher production. This is what we want. We need these higher level buildings in order to really make sure that eating succeeds, that we have tradable goods. I'm going to bump up the firewood limit and switch back over to that. Hello? Who is here? Herb seeds, man. But this, is that... I don't want to do that either, because the herb seeds are just going to be used for the herbalist, so that's not going to help us. We do have 500 beans, but we don't need it. We're already up to 2,000 in food. And I don't feel like spending 500, but if I don't want to see how much we have just stored. What's our trade value right now? Not that I'm going to trade anything. We only have 1430 of tradable goods, so we're not going to be buying anything anytime soon. All right, let's zero these out before I do something stupid. Okay, and dismiss them. Goodbye. Reserve logs is low, and the herbalist has died. All right, we need to make a graveyard. People are dying, and no one can go pay their respects. Cemetery, fenceless cemetery. Well, it still costs 1 stone, so what the hell do I care? Logs is low. I know logs is low. 46. Why don't we make it... There we go. Why don't we do 32 of it? I wouldn't want to live right next to a cemetery. I don't know, you know, some people obviously do, but I would never want to live next to a cemetery. It just creeps me out. All right, still waiting on more domesticated animals. And there we go. Someone else has died. Emil the Gatherer has died now. All right, so I think it's high time we start building some of these houses. Or clearly just build all of them, right? All right, we need someone to take over here. And we are going to catch turtles or frogs. Why don't we catch turtles? That'll be good to help us out with our food. We eventually will need the sand and the clay to make some of the higher end metalworking stuff as well as bricks. So we have that as well. Our firewood is pretty low because we are running out of logs. All good though. There you go. Our food has rebounded nicely. That's what I like to see. So now it's just resource management. All right, so we're producing a lot of fuel. Where's all that fuel going? I have no idea, but we're producing a lot of it. Man. We're going to run out of stone. I'm not going to be able to... How many candles do we have? Candle maker isn't even built yet. Okay. Alrighty. Well, as winter breaks or as winter ends, we'll see what trader we have. The goods importer. Walnuts. Mutton cuts, beef. Well, we don't need that. We're good with all that stuff. What we need is firewood. We don't have any firewood over here. We have no firewood. Oh, well, at least it didn't stay cold for long. Okay. Yes, I know the reserve of logs is low. I think we just need a clear cut over here, and then we'll end this episode. Which isn't good for long-term process. Oh my god, everyone is dying. Okay, well, it's a good thing we built the graveyard then, or is starting to. All right, looks like we have a lot of work to do in my 2 episodes ahead, so we will deal with that then. I thank you all for watching this episode of The Two Mayors. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to leave a comment. Click on that like button if you like the video, and share this around. And do not forget to subscribe to both JTA and myself if you like this series and you like what we do and you want to see more of it. Well, thank you everyone for watching. As always, good night and good luck.